What's up, you guys? This is...
What is this?
What is this? What are we talking about today? Okay, so today, Valentine's Day is coming up soon, and we thought, we need to talk about this because it's, it's a pretty big day for a lot of people. Me, on the other hand, I could, not, I don't really care about much of the day all in all. So I have my, I have very strong opinions about Valentine's Day. I don't know about you, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I think you reach a point in your life where you kind of end up married, 2 kids, and it's one of those things that just becomes a part of your life, whether you like it or not. So, but yeah, so why don't you?
But that's the thing. I think that's the problem. Like for me, it's like, it's something that we're so used to. And ever honestly, it's funny. Ever since I was a kid, I always said this. Valentine's Day is a commercial holiday that gives people the excuse and businesses the excuse to sell you stuff that you do not need.
And that was like at 1 year old, right? Out of the womb?
Literally, I was in elementary school thinking about this stuff because I never liked it. The whole idea of like the flowers, the chocolates, and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like...
So I gotta ask, is that because people didn't give you the cars and the flowers and chocolates? Or was it because... Like, who was it? Who messed you up?
I was a lonely child. No, but like, seriously, it's like... in elementary school was different because it was more of like a friend thing that you do with all your classmates. Like I remember like making Valentine's Day boxes, so like on the day people can give you letters and like all that stuff. And like that was cool, but it's like I feel like it's more for the kids. And like even like when we're old, like there's no originality. There really is not, like none. Like if like that's what I think. And maybe it's just the people that have been around in my life, maybe. But it's just in my head, it's just like when you think of Valentine's Day, you think of chocolate kisses, red roses, going out to dinner and just doing the same stuff that you do on any other day.
So it's fun because Selena, she doesn't like flowers.
Really?
Yeah. So it makes my life very complicated.
Oh come on! At least if you if you didn't know what to get, flowers.
There you go. And we're not really big chocolate eaters at home that way. So it becomes, for me, it's more the challenge of how can I be more creative with it?
Yeah.
And how can we create experiences out of it so it's not a typical day. And I get that, every day is Valentine's Day and all that stuff. And I get all that. And I get it. But I do also appreciate the fact that you have a day where you guys are focused on each other, and you almost remind each other of why you are where you are.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's almost like renewing your vows, right? It's sort of it's a weird relation, but why would you renew your vows if every day is like Valentine's Day? Like it's right. So it's trying to find that balance of making sure the person understands they're appreciated, but then, like you said, how do you not necessarily buy into the commercialism of it, right? And make it truly unique for the person, right? So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you got stories. But what would you say is the absolute worst experience you've had?
Honestly, I remember this was literally probably one of the most embarrassing days ever. It was terrible. And I don't want to expose people, but like basically...
We'll tag them.
Right? So I was in high school and there was this guy. He was my friend, but like we like didn't really like I don't know, we just like knew of each other. We didn't really like talk, whatever. And it was Valentine's Day, and at the time like I wasn't with anybody. So oh my god, it was so embarrassing. In front of everybody in the caf.
Oh, okay? Nice.
Listen, this is my thing. It's like I'm a very private person when it comes to that. Like when I think about like, for example, like people who do like propose to people at like, basketball games or in front of their whole family or like their friends. Like I would never ever want that. Like I want it to be just you, because it's like, I feel like that's such a special moment. I feel like if I was in front of other people, I would just feel awkward.
And
like
you're
I would
conscious of,
Yeah, so it's like you can't like say certain things.
And what if
you
want to say no? What do you do?
It's like, oh my god, peer pressure, I have to say yes. And it's like
2 minutes in,
chat. Like, can we just talk about that again, But so it's like he, like in front of everybody, I was with my friends at the time, we were all sitting there or whatever, and like I had no idea this was gonna happen. So I see people like staring at me and like seeing like, cause like everything, cause like where my high school was, the caf, like there was clear glass doors so you could see like through the hallway. So I just see people like walking and I'm like prom's not coming any closer. Like there's no promposal going on or something. So this guy came in with like a teddy bear, chocolates. I don't remember if he gave me flowers. I'm a terrible person. I don't even remember that. But it's like, I accepted it, but like, I just felt so awkward. And I felt bad because I didn't really want to like take it from him. And like, it was just awkward for me. Like, it's just like, I feel like when I get it, like Valentine's Day can be like an opportunity for you to profess your love to somebody, sure. But like, if that underlying like understanding between the two, and I don't want to say the expectation, but it's like if like you were saying that you guys are together, so like you're gonna do something that day, but it's like when it's like completely unexpected, and it was just awkward. It was so awkward, and like to this day, like he'll like talk like sometimes like. I remember, this was a couple months ago. He told me, like, yeah, remember that day when I did that? Like, yeah, I remember. Like, I didn't want to remember, but, like, yeah, I remember. So it's just awkward.
That's cool. You guys are still friends, though.
I mean, like, he actually, funny enough, he actually messaged me the other day. He's like, oh, do you mind if I can, like, send your profile to one of my friends because she needs help with, like, social media and, like, marketing stuff? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, no problem.
Well, thanks for taking one for the team.
Who would have thought
right?
that something 5-6 years ago would pay off now?
That's crazy. Absolute craziness.
So yeah, that was like my experience, but I feel like, I don't know, that's why with Valentine's Day, and even like with my mom, like, my mom has been like a person who always, I don't want to say she ruined things for me. It's not that, but like she's very, like, she's kind of like, where, like, she hates her birthday. She hates Mother's Day because she's like, no, my birthday's every day. Mother's Day is every day. She hates those sort of things where it's like, you feel like you're compelled to do something because, society says, today's Valentine's Day sort of thing. So it's like, she always like, kind of put it into, like, my head that, and even, like, this, like, my mom told me, like, honestly, Nat, like, I don't know if you should have kids. Like, I don't know if you should do these sort of things. But it's like, yeah, because, like, and it's like, for me, like, I'm the youngest out of all my, like, my siblings. So it's like, I saw all the disasters we all did. Sort of thing. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, like, I remember, like, things that come, like, things come around full circle. Yeah. So I'm like, what if my kids do what I did to my parents? But, that's like,
good luck.
Yeah, literally. Like, but, like, I tell my mom all the time I'm her best child. So that's just, of course, obviously.
And like, she tells you.
She has no choice. She has to agree with me.
Good.
She has no choice.
So thanks for sharing that interesting story. It's really cool because I'd love to kind of put out there that maybe this year we don't do the cliche stuff because, like you just talked about, it can really backfire in some cases, right? And maybe let's think outside the box. Let's find different ways to do things. Let's find ways to show our appreciation for someone in a manner that actually defines them or really resonates with them, right?
And then, the thing is that, like, what I like the most is, like, doing things that are personal, like, personal touches that to make that connection, like, stronger. So whether that be, like, an inside joke that you have or something, like do something different. Like, don't go for the red roses, guys. Don't do it, okay? There's other roses out there, pink, yellow,
multicolored.
Like, like, you want to get fancy, get the blue roses, daffodils.
Those forever boat roses are cool.
Or, like, the teddy bear ones.
Yeah.
Those are kind of cool, actually, but, But get original with it, guys. Have some fun with it. I know me talking about the person who hates Valentine's Day, but just get original with it. But so enjoy Valentine's Day. We are going to be talking about how to take advantage of some Valentine's Day stuff next week. Even though it's still a holiday that we have to talk about, do some things around. So guys, be safe, enjoy.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.